welcome back. Hi, my fellow good girls. Welcome back to the Good Girls Book Club. I'm RJ. If you are new here, welcome. And if you're old here, welcome back. I hope you stayed smutty. Guys, we're gonna get comfortable here because we're doing a reading vlog. That's right. Welcome to my new series called Books and Bonnets. It's exactly what it sounds like. I'm not fancy. Basically, it's a nighttime reading vlog. I will be reading smut while wearing a bonnet. It's pretty straightforward, guys. So I may be lit up to high heaven, but the sun really did go down hours ago. Yeah, I have 2 tests tomorrow that I should really be studying for, and instead I'm going to read a book about Peter Pan just railing Wendy. Oh gosh, I should really go to church. And because it's nighttime, I look like a naked mole rat, and I don't have a bra on, so children, please move along. Okay guys, so the book that we are reading today is, pause, The Never King. I'm such a mess. So the book that we're reading today is Never King, which is the first one in the Vicious Lost Boys series, and it's written by Nikki St. Crow. I'm a little bit hesitant towards this book because I'm always hesitant towards books that are like retellings of like childhood stories, not because I have some kind of moral issue with them. Jesus left the building a long time ago. He's completely forsaken me. But basically, the first introduction that I had into these kind of books was Hooked by Emily McIntyre, and I just like wasn't the biggest fan. So we'll see. But just letting you guys know up top that if I don't like it, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's not a good book. It just may not be my style. Now that we have that disclaimer out of the way, let's get into it. The Neverland. I just want everyone to know that it's super late, and so this vlog is going to be a little bit on the Delulu side. You're just going to have to bear with me. This is my life now. Also, peep the pajamas. We have a fancy cardigan over a black tank top and plaid pajama pants. So all of you on my TikTok who don't think that I'm a mom, what do you think now? Tell me that this is not giving mom. I'll wait. Yeah, I find myself still hooking up with a star quarterback. Yes, bitch. Oh, he's bad at sex. Boo, bitch. Where I come from, ladies, we don't fake it. If they're bad in bed, you gotta let them know. Because when you hand them off to the next woman, she's gonna be severely disappointed, and I will lay the blame for that at your feet. On you. I'm not a porn star, but I am the daughter of a prostitute. We are coming in hot to this book. Oh, I may have bit off more than I could chew. Baby, I don't know if you're that good at lying. Let's not give ourselves too much credit, okay? Oh, Jesus, help me. I like that they tell us what we're getting into early on. There's nothing that I hate more than reading a book and having no fucking clue what's going on for the first 50%. Do you ever just like see the quotes that everybody else highlights and you're like, why? Why? I mean, it was fine. We're not to the sex parts yet, so I have to quench my thirst. Refreshing. Peter Pan. Oh, God. Sorry. I'm taking this very seriously. Every time I read the name Peter Pan, I just want to burst out laughing. But I knew what I was getting into. I thought I heard something. I thought Peter Pan was coming to get me. So honestly, I didn't even read the blurb. Don't know why Peter is snatching everyone in this family, but I'm interested to find out. Skip. Is it still considered reading if I really just skim until I get to the dialogue or like an inner monologue? Inquiring minds want to know. Okay, so I like this line. All of it is magic. So much of it, you can feel it on your skin, taste it on the tip of your tongue. like honeysuckle and cloudberries. Mom may be crazy, but she's spitting some bars. I just want them to stop saying Peter Pan. Can we just say Peter? I feel like she's just not scared enough, knowing that a man is coming to snatch her at any minute. She's just not nearly as afraid as she should be. He's here. Is it him? Is it him? Is it him? It's him. It's him. Peter Pan's a smoker? Honestly, Peter Pan sounds kind of hot. Fun fact, my favorite Disney character is actually Tinkerbell. Oh no, is Tinkerbell dead? Maybe the magic is dying because you're smoking, Peter. It's bad for you. How was she? More stubborn than I'd like. I feel like she wasn't stubborn at all. I feel like she went with him without a fight. They only have one rule. Don't fuck the darlings. I have a feeling like they're going to break that rule. Just call it a hunch, if you will. I like how for legal purposes, Peter Pan waits to take the girls until they turn 18. The moment that they're 18, it's free game. Make sure that the nipples are covered. His skin is the color of the bright side of a blood moon. I'll be honest, I don't know what that means. There is something about these boys that is more potent than any of the other boys I've hung out with before. I'm going to take a wild stab in the dark and say it's because they kidnapped you. You know, just a guess. Is there a reason why Peter Pan thinks that the darlings can fix them? Besides the fact that apparently fucking a darling is what risked the magic in the first place? I want to know the logic. Hey, Minnesota. That's me. Oh, fuck. I almost just fell. How you fall out of a chair, I have no idea. But I almost just did. Oh. Who puts worms in someone's peanut butter sandwich? That's awful. Oh, that made my stomach hurt. I've been alone in dark rooms with plenty of men. That's what I like to see. Hell yeah. Oh, okay. So now Bash is talking. Okay, so we get the POVs of more than just Winnie and Peter. That's going to get confusing for me. I'm very easily confused. I don't like to watch a darling cry, but I love to watch them bleed. I have a feeling that the two events go hand in hand. I know that I'm a dark romance girly because Van, so far with like the dark eyes and the scars and just the complete and utter disregard for humanity, he's my favorite one. We're only 15% in, and we already have a good girl. That's that shit right there. Okay, then. Okay, so the real question is this going to be like a group thing? Because I'm into it. So Peter Pan is nocturnal, like an owl. Ah, the age-old tale of the girl who just barely out of high school and the guy who's 500 years old. Not the kind of age gap that I like to see. They're just tossing around the good girls. That's how I know it's going to be a spicy book. Because they just keep saying good girl over and over and over again. It said that the twins were just a distraction. She wants you, so fuck her and keep her loyal. I feel bad for that Sherry girl, honestly. Poor girl. The sharp bite of sulfur blooms on my tongue. Okay. I can't breathe. I wasn't made to run. That's me. This may be some like deep dark part of me that needs therapy, but I love when the main love interest goes like all caveman and just picks her up and throws her over his shoulder. I love it. Okay, finally, we're getting some answers. So the darlings took something from him, I guess, and hid it, and he wants it back. Why this darling would know where it is, I'm not certain, but at least now we know the logic. Another good girl. We are on a roll. I'm pretty sure it's politically incorrect to say prostitute. I'm pretty sure we call them sex workers now. Thank you. One summer, she somehow talked a man, a stranger, into buying us lunch. At the end of the summer, she pulled into her driveway in a brand new SUV that some guy bought her off of the lot. Ladies, the lesson here, make his wallet hurt. Okay? Take him for everything that he's worth. Men are so disappointing in so many ways, and the least that they could do is buy us an SUV fresh off the lot. Oh. The kids at her school call her Winnie whore. That's wild. I don't care how many people she slept with. That's crazy. Okay, so I appreciate the thought. She is going to try to have sex with Kaz, one of the Lost Boys, in order to be free. I just don't think that it works that way. I'm not under the impression that Kaz holds any kind of power. In your world, I believe you might have called us fairies. Somehow I find myself reading fairy porn. How did I get here? So she tried to seduce him and he figured it out. And he just goes out, points at a random girl and says, "You, get on your knees." And she does it. Okay, so Kaz likes it rough. Got it. So I'm at 33%, and I think I'm going to stop here. It's only 10:30, so I'm moving pretty quickly. It seems like a really fast read. As of right now, I don't think I'm completely sold on the book. I do like that it moves quickly, that we didn't wait around for, 10,000 years for Peter Pan to come take her. But I don't know, there's just something about the pacing that I'm not quite a big fan of. I'm also not a big fan of like a whole bunch of POVs, unless of course we're going to get into some like group activities. And I have a feeling like we are. But as of right now, I don't really feel like the multiple POVs are really serving any kind of purpose. I feel like all of the guys kind of have a really similar voice. I think that the only POV that I'm excited to get to is Van's, because he's a little psycho. Yeah, so I have decided to only read this book for the vlogs, so you guys can follow me throughout the entire book if I don't DNF it. Fairy porn has just never really been my steez. Anyway, I'm tired as shit. Yeah, so I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you guys for joining me, and I will see you guys next time on Books and Bonnets. And stay smutty, friends. Love you. I'm gonna go fucking read Deviant King.